Audio Jungle.
Elderly St. Catherine woman found dead with throat slashed. An investigation has been launched to find who is responsible for the murder of a senior citizen in her yard in Backwalk, St. Catherine. Dead is 65-year-old Patricia Watson, a port reformer of Cowgully. It is reported that about 9:40 p.m., a relative stumbled on Watson's body in her yard. Her throat was slashed. The scene was assisted to the Linstead Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for Watson's death. The Bagua Criminal Investigations Branch is probing the matter. 2 men killed, another injured in Manchester. The Area 3 Major Investigation Division has launched a probe into the shooting of 3 men too fatally in Bottom Albion, Manchester. Those killed have not yet been identified. The other victim remains in hospital. It is reported that about 9:10 p.m., explosions were heard in the vicinity of a school and the police called. The police responded. The 3 men were found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The 2 unidentified men were pronounced dead while the other victim was taken to hospital where he was admitted. No motive has been established for the shooting. Investigation continues. Mandeville streets flooded as tropical wave moved across Jamaica. Several roads in Mandeville, Manchester were flooded due to heavy and persistent rains associated with tropical wave affecting the island. Among the roads affected are Caledonia Road, the Carteret Road, and Neely Road. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management on Tuesday issued a warning to individuals residing in flood-prone areas following reports from the Met Service of Jamaica of a strong tropical wave that is expected to move across Jamaica starting Wednesday through to Friday. Manchester men charged for allegedly stealing poker boxes and liquor valued at $2.5 million. The St. Elizabeth police have charged 2 men with housebreaking and larceny after they allegedly broke into a bar and stole 5 poker boxes in Bull Savannah District, St. Elizabeth on August 10. They are 28-year-old Corey Simpson, otherwise called Crazy Teeth of Perth Road, Mandeville, Manchester, and 36-year-old Ryan Parker, a construction worker of a Mandeville, Manchester address. The police say about 6 p.m., a businessman secured the lock of his bar and left, but on his return, discovered that the padlock to the back of the building was severed. 5 poker boxes valued at $2.5 million and assorted liquor valued at $20,000 were missing. An investigation was launched into the matter, and video footage received from the bar reportedly placed the men at the scene. They were subsequently arrested and officially charged on Monday, following a complainant statement. Their court date is being finalized. St. Elizabeth Police sees ganja valued at $2.1 million. Detectives assigned to the St. Elizabeth Police Division seized 216 pounds of compressed ganja, valued about $2.1 million, during a snap raid in Burnt Savannah in the parish on Tuesday. The police say between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m., lawmen in the area searched an abandoned building. During the search, the ganja was found in 4 knitted bags. The police say the illegal drug has an estimated street value of $2.1 million. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Young Jamaica describes PNP refusal to contest by-election as cowardice. Young Jamaica, YG, has described the People's National Party's decision to not contest the upcoming by-election in St. Ann Northeast as not only a betrayal of the democratic process, but also an insult to the constituents who deserve a choice in representation. Young Jamaica is the youth arm of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party JLP. The by-election was announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness early Wednesday, following Monday's resignation for Marshall Smith with immediate effect. The opposition PNP later announced that it will not be contesting the by-election set for September 30th this year. Matissa Moda will be this JLP standard-bearer. Their decision to abandon the electoral process revealed their unwillingness to face the people and is a direct infringement on democracy. We unequivocally condemn the PNP for their cowardice and dereliction of duty, stated Zoe Jarrett, a YJ coordinator. Denial of the people's right to choose by refusing to participate, the PNP robs the electorate of North East St. Ann of their right to a fair and competitive election. The democratic process thrives on choice, and the PNP absent stripped photo of a crucial option, undermining the very foundation of our political system, he noted. ODPEM urges vigilance as a tropical wave impacts Jamaica. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, is urging the nation to remain vigilant and prepared as a tropical wave impacts the island. The warning comes despite reports from the Met Service that the likelihood of the tropical wave developing into a tropical depression has slightly decreased. Senior Director of the Mitigation Planning and Research Division at ODPEM, Michelle Edwards, said the anticipated rainfall is still cause for concern. She gave the warning while noting that communities are still reeling from the impacts of Hurricane Beryl. She said it is very imperative to note that since the passage of Hurricane Beryl, there have been at least 3 felt hurricanes and a severe rain event days ago which impacted St. James. She said this underscores the reality that Jamaica is situated in a multi-hazard environment. She urges the nation to take the advisories posted by the Met Service and ODPEM seriously and stay informed. While there have been no report of major flooding caused across the island, several roadways in Kingston and Manchester were inundated due to the heavy rainfall in those parishes. The Met Service has indicated that showers and thunderstorms will continue to impact the island up to this weekend.
It is crucial that we remain vigilant and prepared for the challenges that may arise from this tropical wave. Although we are hearing that, the chances for development has significantly weakened, the combination of saturated ground conditions and the anticipated rainfall will create the environment for flooding. And many of our communities are trying to restore normalcy to their lives with the aftermath of the hurricane, which has left, infrastructure weakened and our vulnerability exposed. Now, the situation heightens the risk for residents in affected areas, particularly those living near rivers, flood-prone areas, and even hillsides. So in areas that were impacted by Hurricane Beryl, residents are still exposed to the impacts associated with the recent storm. So it is also important to note that since the passage of Hurricane Beryl, we have had at least 3 felt earthquakes and rain events, which washed away motor vehicles in St. James. So this underscores the realities that we live in a multi-hazard environment and need to always be prepared.
Committal hearing for woman accused of throwing baby off building set for September 26. Shamoya Green, the St. James woman accused of throwing her 5-month-old daughter off the roof of a 3-story building last December, is to face a committal hearing online on September 26. When the matter was mentioned in the St. James Parish Court before presiding judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton on Wednesday, the court was told that Green, who is currently being held at the South Camp Adult Correctional Center in St. Andrew, was not transported to St. James for her court appearance. The judge said that based on her condition, it would not be wise for the police to transport her to St. James. According to medical report for Green, dated June 21, 2024, she is unable to understand the nature of the charge, the court procedures, the meaning of guilty and not guilty, and understand to testify and challenge the witness and jurors. Apart from her mental condition, she has other medical conditions which is preventing the police, from traveling with her, the judge added. Citing a recent updated medical data July 22, the judge noted that the defendant suffers from a seizure disorder that has resulted in psychosis and that her mental health has not improved. The judge also stated that due to her seizure disorder, transportation to St. James may be difficult and that the hearing will be held online. She also established that the matter will be sent to the circuit court for the fitness to plea hearing to be dealt with there. Allegations are that on December 6, 2023, about 5:35 p.m., Green was at home with her common-law husband and other family members when she asked of a conversation with her partner about the relationship. However, the man reportedly deferred the talks for later that evening. Green allegedly became enraged and left the room, taking her 5-month-old daughter Destiny with her. She reportedly took Destiny to the roof of the 3rd floor of the building and threw the child onto the concrete pit in the yard. The police were alerted and Destiny was taken to hospital where she died while being treated. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.